Ooh.
With George on the stand, all eyes shifted to the back of the courtroom as the next witness walked in. Kid Cudi. Real name?
This phone, good afternoon, everyone. This phone has done it again. It just started to record without me saying, without me pushing record, because I wasn't ready. I was going to put lipstick on. Of course, I was going to put my turban on. And I had turned the camera on so I could see how to put the lipstick on. And all of a sudden, I see this orange, the timer showed up on the camera. Oh, well, here I am. And it's slipping down, y'all. I tell you, I've got to get a new tripod. Really now, how you doing this morning? It's Saturday morning. Gloomy Saturday morning. My lips are dry and parched, y'all. I think I need that shiny lipstick today. Oh, quiet. I think that's my new phone. You know what? No, it ain't. No. I don't know what it is, but anyway. I hope this one records. I put a new SD card, what you call it, in this. This is my old phone. Because that new one, I still don't know how to work it. I don't even know where it's at. Might be in my bedroom. It's either in my bedroom or in my wallet pocket. My walker pocket. Anyway, haven't seen y'all in a while, but I've been thinking about you. And I've been trying to record. But of course, you know the problem that I have been having. And even with the new phone, I have been having a problem with that as well. But hopefully, I'm able to get through with this phone. Now, I put 64 gigs in here, gigabytes in this phone. I ordered from Amazon. But then when I look at the storage, the amount of storage that I have, it said it's 1 gig. What? So now I'm still confused about that. But nevertheless, here I am, y'all. And I'm happy to be here this morning. Well, this afternoon. It's actually 1 o'clock. And, ain't been too long. Got up, washed my face and what have you. And got a cup of coffee brewing in there. So I was ready to come up here, but I wasn't ready for that right there at that particular moment. But anyway, I know y'all saw that terrible video that I put up. Those last 2 videos were so horrible. I said, I'm going to take them down. Don't make no sense. Because I was trying so hard to put out a video because, it had been a while since I'd actually done it because of the problems that I was having with my phone. But here we are now. And I should have went live so I could talk to y'all. But like I said, I forgot how to go live. On the computer, I wanted to go live. Yeah. But the only thing about going live, I know how to do the live on the phone too as well. I learned how to do that too. And I'd rather do it on my phone than to do it on the computer because I can walk with my phone. As a matter of fact, I was going to do like well, not really a haul, but I was going to show you the skirts that I got in my closet that I know I have not worn in years and years and years and years and years, y'all. I'm talking, I haven't worn them since I've been here. I've been living here for 13 years. I got to get that stuff out of there because it doesn't make any sense. I'm not wearing it. And I don't have it. Oh, look at Denzel. Oh, too late. It feels like I got something in my eye. I think it's an eyelash. I don't want to mess with it too much. It's kind of feeling gritty. And that's another sign, y'all, by the way, that, if you feel like your eyes are feeling like gritty and if they're running water, you need to go to the not the optometrist, but the ophthalmologist. Because before I had my cataract surgery, my eyes were just watery and running. And, it was like I was crying all the time. And I couldn't figure it out. And I went to, what's the regular eye doctor called? He's optician, right? No, wait a minute. I don't know. But anyway, you go to that particular doctor before you go to the ophthalmologist. The ophthalmologist is the one I think that is a little more in, I don't know, get deeper into your eyeball or whatever, I think. Or they're the one that do the operation. I don't know. I'll tell you the truth. I know I had a good doctor, though. I know that when I got my cataracts, surgery. But I had been going to this doctor for a while. As a matter of fact, these same glasses right here, I had gotten from that particular doctor, before I got my cataract surgery. And when I went to the doctor, and she said, "Do you have your glasses with you?" She said, "Well, who was the doctor that you went to?" And I told her. She was like, she couldn't believe that, I was wearing these glasses, after, that he hadn't told me earlier about the fact that I had cataracts. But anyway, my eyes were watering, and I had to have, you would not see me sitting around. I had to have a box of tissue next to me all the time. And I'm, still not aware of why my eyes were tearing so much. And I had even went to, what's the name of that thing? Agency on Aging. I had did a little job at Agency on Aging. You know how they hire the elderly. If you're over 55 or something like that. So I did a job there, and then I had went to school. But all this time, I'm still wiping my eyes. My eyes are tearing. I don't know where all the tears were coming from. Because it looked like to me they'd be dried up or something. But like I said, I had to have tissue all the time. And I'm dabbing at my eyes. I couldn't go nowhere unless I had tissue in my pocket. That's how bad my eyes were. So I'm telling you now, that's one sign that, letting you know that, if your eyes are running water, and if they're, feels like you got grit or something in your eye. But I think that grit usually was probably an eyelash or something, because that's what it's feeling like. I know the doctor had told me before. Matter of fact, the last time I had went there, she said I had quite a few eyelashes in my eye, and she got them out. I said, what? So that's what's feeling like in this left eye right now. But how y'all been doing? Let me see if my coffee is ready. I think it is. I think it might be ready, y'all. We might be having a cup of coffee after all. Yes, we are. You hear that? You hear that? I got my cup is ready. She said she's ready. And it's nice and dark. Oh, shoot. That done messed up my beautiful floors, y'all. I just dropped some coffee. I think a drip. I don't know what that is. It might be coffee. I don't know. Or water. It might be water from the... from the coffee pots. I need to get to the grocery store. I got nothing in my house but some chicken and some... Well, of course I got me some chicken. I got chicken and hamburger. That same hamburger that I told you that I wanted to make me some meatballs out of. Ooh. See, that eye is really... I got some drops in there, but they... Oh. I gotta buy new ones. New drops. Ah, that coffee looking good. I don't know how it's tasting. Let's see. Tastes just as good as it looks. Okay, we're going back. We're going back to sit down. I need to be cleaning up. I really do. But, the weather, as a matter of fact, I've never seen so much rain. I never saw so much rain before in my life. It's been raining every day. And I just asked the old girl over there a while back. I said, is it going to rain today? She said, it's still raining about, I guess it's about now. But it looked like the sun is out right now. Rained yesterday. I think it rained the day before. And it is cold, y'all. I don't know about you. Up here in the Northeast, it was in the 40s. I had my blankets back on my bed. I don't know. Oh, it's 61 now. It's not too bad. But it's going to get up to, I think about 63 today. And the wind, I don't know what's going on with the wind. It seems like the wind blows all the time. But anyway. I want some of this delicious coffee. And I tell you, it's hitting the spot right about now. I haven't even had lunch yet. I tell you, I think I got some. Well, you already know I got some chicken salad chicken salad made in the refrigerator already. And matter of fact, I made that while I was talking to my sister yesterday. Had baked me a chicken breast. And I talked to her. Oh my God, I talked to her maybe 4 or 5 hours. I'm telling you, she's the talker. Let's see if the phone is over here. I talk so much. We talk so much. Now, this is my new phone. We talk so much. Yeah, it is in here. I thought it was either here or in my bedroom. We talk so much on this phone right here until I talked it out. I had to plug the phone in to get it charged some more while we were talking. I said, wow, this is taking a bit too far. But I had the phone plugged in and we kept on talking. I enjoy talking to her though. You know, she's a talker. Yeah. And I still didn't get the situation. I want to take this phone back really because I don't know how to use it. And I done got the screen all dirty. I guess that came from yesterday. Because while I was talking, I was eating, drinking coffee. I was doing the most, okay? I don't know what she was doing in her end. No, she had some food that came while I was talking to her. I said, this is carrying things a little bit too far. But I enjoyed it, because there wasn't nothing else to do anyway. As a matter of fact, I think that was the only phone call that I had yesterday. And I had called her on this phone because, I'm planning to get my house phone disconnected once I get this. I know how to make a call on this phone. And then, I like the little phone. It's a little, but you can see how small it is to my hands. I like it because it fits good in my little pouches, the little fanny packs. I don't know if you call them a fanny pack or not. But the one I strap around my waist, it fits good in there with plenty of room. I like the phone. And then another thing I realized that I could do while I was talking to my sister, this camera widget, what you call it, an icon or whatever showed up on the phone. It was there the whole time. I said, I wonder why that's there, while I'm talking. And so I said, I wonder if I could do the FaceTime while I'm talking to her. And I asked my sister, do you think you could do FaceTime? And I said, I better try it. I said, I'm gonna tap on this camera to see, and lo and behold, my sister's face pops up in the phone. I said, this is too much, iPhone. Hey, I'm loving that. I'm loving it. I'm loving that part now. That I could just click. I'm talking to her, at a regular phone call. But that camera was there. It said FaceTime or something like that, it said on there. And all I had to do was hit it, and she showed up. I think this iPhone is a little bit too much for the old girl, though, y'all. But that was cool, though. I like that. And so later on today, I'm going to try it. Because I don't know if you have to have an iPhone. I think you have to have an iPhone. Because my daughter has an iPhone, so I'm going to see if I can try it with her today. To see if it works just, well, she got an iPhone, but maybe I should try it with somebody I don't know nobody who doesn't have an iPhone. Like I said before, everybody got an iPhone except me. I'm the cheapskate. I'm late. I'm late to the party, y'all. But I like my Samsung phone. I really do. And I got one of my Samsung phones that I was that I used, that I love the picture and the camera so much. The little tray broke. I said, wow, I never heard of that before. Have you? The little tray you You stick the little pin in there, and then the little tray pops out, and you can put your SD card or your memory card or whatever in there. That sucker broke off, and then the phone talking about downloading something other, and the screen turned blue. I said, oh my God, I'm scared of this. Is this going to blow up in here? The thing was blue. I'm telling you, the whole screen was blue, and it had some writing in there, and then it said downloading, and then it said something else. I should have screenshot that, because I really was scared. You don't touch it. I don't know what's inside of these phones. I don't know if they got mercury in here, or they got a whole lot of stuff. Gotta have a whole lot of things in here, because it's able to do a whole lot of stuff. It's got a brain plus in here. And so anyway, I took the phone. This is last night that I discovered this. And I'm scared of the phone. Believe it or not, I was scared of the phone because the screen had turned blue. I wanted to Google it, but I was ready to go to bed at the same time. So I takes the phone and put it in the bathroom on the floor, y'all. But then I had the nerve enough to take like a face cloth and lay it on the floor on the tile. I said, if this sucker blows up in here, it'll just be the bathroom. While I'm sleeping, if I hear a big bang or something. I started to put it out on the porch, but I said, nah. The old girl was scared. She was scared. And then when I got up, this morning, the blue light had went off. And I think that's because the battery had died, because I plugged it up. I said, well, let me plug this thing up and see if that blue screen would come back on. Nope, it didn't come back on. The only thing came on was, the old saying that it's charging, that lightning bolt. I call it a little. And so far, we ain't had no explosions over here, y'all. But anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. It does sound a little crazy, but it's okay. I ain't been up here a long time. And I'm not serious about everything. Sometimes we need a little laugh. Everything ain't got to be serious. Okay? Put a little laughter in your life. Matter of fact, if you see somebody without a smile, give them one of yours. Because if you smile, the world smiles with you. But when you cry, most of the time, you cry alone. And on that note, I go in love, and I got my boots on the ground, y'all. I meant to do that for you today, but I'll say that for the next video. Until then, see you next time.